Hi guys, happy Wednesday. I know that I am a little bit late getting on today. Usually I do Woo Woo Wednesday at 3 and here it is at 4:30, and I apologize for that, but I had such a horrible headache this afternoon, so I had laid down and I actually snoozed just a little bit, which is not really something that I like to do often. I love naps, but I usually don't take them in the middle of the day. So that's why I'm a little late today. So hopefully you'll forgive me, and hopefully you're getting your notifications and you're jumping on. Today I want to show you guys, I just got some brand new goodies in the mail and they're gorgeous. I saw these crystals. It's really hard to show crystals. Let me see where I can get a good spot. And I got a lot of them. I actually bought 10 of these. They are, I think they're called opalites, and you can see they're kind of like iridescent. Like you can't really see through them, but you kind of can. They're really unique. I'm really loving them. So I got 10 of them because I just felt drawn to get 10 of them, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I love that they're tumbled, so they're nice and smooth, and it really, I don't know, it just kind of sparked my memory that I wanted to do a Woo Woo Wednesday on crystals. So I see people jumping on. If you can say hi and let me know that you're here, that would be awesome. So I have used crystals for myself for quite some time, and as with everything that I share on this page, all I can share is my personal experience. I am not an expert on this stuff. It's just something that has really brought me a lot of comfort and clarity. It's simply a tool that has been useful to me, and I love to share that with you guys. So crystals for me were introduced, just like everything else in Woo Woo Wednesday, in massage school by my mentor Leela. She had lots and lots of crystals, and one day I was at her house and I was super drawn to these two crystals. They were like in this cabinet on like this shelf that she had, and she saw me just like keep looking at them because I don't know, something in my mind was just like drawing me to them. And she ended up giving them to me. She said, obviously you're really drawn to them. They are supposed to be yours. And she gave them to me, and that was my first introduction to crystals. And I really, I asked her, what am I supposed to do with them? And she said, I don't know. They're supposed to be yours. Just use your intuition and see what they are supposed to bring you. And that kind of opened a door to me of doing just that and using my intuition for lots of different things when it comes to crystals. So I'm going to show you a few that I have over there on my little stand, but my top couple tips for using crystals is really just to use your intuition. If you have something that you want specifically to address with a crystal, you can look it up. You can find, Amazon and Barnes and Noble have lots of books and resources where you can find exactly, very specific things that certain crystals will help with. For me, I don't use them that way. I use my intuition. Half the time, if I'm going to carry a crystal or use a crystal, I close my eyes and I just kind of survey with my hand until I feel led to draw one, and that's the one that I pick. And I know that that's the one that I need right at that moment. So just use your intuition. If you see a crystal in a shop somewhere and it's really drawing you in, that crystal has something to offer you, and chances are it's supposed to be yours. So check it out and see how it feels. For me, I really love tumbled stones. So there is a difference. I'm going to show you the difference between these two. Crystals are rocks, right? So they come from the ground, they come from big rocks, and there's a lot of different kinds. This is usually what's called a raw crystal, and you can see it's really jagged. This one's amethyst, but you can see it's like jagged and rough, and this is where like somebody literally just like chipped it off the stone and it fell off. Whereas this is a tumbled or a smooth crystal where it's been rolled and polished, and it's really nice on the fingers. So the thing that I love about these is that they are awesome for anxiety and fidgetiness. So I love to keep one of these in my hand and just rub it like this. especially like when I'm traveling. If when I was in nursing school, I always had a crystal with me during a test because I would study with the crystal and then I would take the test with the crystal. They really just, they calm me, most of them. So I really like, I use them, it's just very natural for me depending on their shape. So that might be something that you like to use them for if you like the tumbled ones. I'm gonna flip you around here. My collection's growing actually really nicely. For a really long time, all I had was that really, really big green one, and then I had the big white one. Both of those are actually from Leela. The green one she gave to me when I was getting ready to move to Maryland, and I just bawled and bawled and bawled. It was one of the biggest gifts I've ever received in my life. And she told me it was really good for grounding. So even now, a lot of times when I feel like I'm not able to focus or I'm feeling really scattered, I will sit with that right in my legs, just sit Indian style and hold that, and it really, really helps. This little chest is a gift from my best friend, Ashley. And my favorite thing, number one, my favorite thing about this gift is that she knows absolutely nothing about crystals. She has no real desire to learn about crystals. Crystals is all like me, right? But one year for Christmas, she went to a place, she like researched it in Buffalo. She found a place that was reputable and got me all these little crystals. And I love them because they're tiny, but I also love that she got me these little springy things. And I have that one piece of ribbon that I wear them on, but this makes it so that you can wear the crystals as jewelry and you just kind of pop them out of there. And I love, love, love that. So as you can see, there are a ton, I'm trying to get it to focus because it's struggling right now. There are a ton of different shapes and sizes and colors, and even a stone that is the same stone will look different when you see it. Quartz is one of my favorites. For some reason, quartz just really helps me feel clear, and that's what I get from quartz. Rose quartz is pink, so of course that's also one of my favorites. But again, guys, this is just my experience with crystals. If you have any questions, or you're wondering what should be your first crystal, go check out a shop. A lot of times there will be like a natural shop nearby, or even like a stone mining place. I know in South Carolina there's a place where you can like mine for your own stones, and those are always really neat crystals to have in your collection because you actually found them and got them yourself. But just use your intuition, use what you feel inside of you that you need, see what feels good to you, and see what you're drawn to, because your body will tell you, your intuition will tell you what you need, and you will always get whatever you need from the crystal. I did get a question the other day about cleansing them. So just like any other thing, these pick up your energy, right? So you hold it for a long time, it picks up everything that you are putting off, and sometimes they need to be cleaned. I clean mine with soap and water, and then I lay them outside in the moonlight for a night, which may seem really crazy to a lot of people. I don't know. That's just what I was taught, is that they soak up the moonlight and it's like a cleanse for them. So that's what I do. I don't do it super often. I do it when I don't really feel them anymore, or when I first get them. These new ones that I got, I will do that probably tonight. So that's that, guys. That's how I use crystals. I use them a lot just for like calming myself in certain situations. And like I said, the tumbled ones really work a lot better for me. So if you have a favorite crystal, or one that you're wondering about, or an ailment that you're wondering about, let me know so we can chat about it. And I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.